Didn't I blow your mind this time? Didn't I? Miss B, Pastine, sister, what's up? The lovely Mrs. Joya. Oh, Queen Jones, that's you? That's you, girl? Let me put my glasses on. I want to make sure that's you. Let me. I gotta stare hard, stare hard. Yeah, that's you. How we do it in the South? Queen Beijing. Ow. Net One Love. Lady Luck Nails. There you go. M.E. Tiffany. Tiffany. What's up, Tiffany? Mary Mitchell. Greetings. Miss Young. Nicole Young. I'm scared of everybody named Nicole or Nikki. If you know how my daughter be snitching on me. Hey, Nikki. Nicole. What say? Don't do that. Kimmy K, what's up? Prime time in this bitch. What's up, Priya J? Miss Davis. I would love to see that battle reenactment. Man, listen, Unc is 60 years old. I want to. You know what? On my other phone. I'm going. All right. I promise. The next one, I'm gonna take a pic of my aunt and show. I'm gonna show you how my aunt look at 60 years old. You know, he like one of them old bald head Caribbean dudes, 60 years old. He done had brain surgery and everything, and he still got all his muscle content in him, and he don't even work out no more. It's just naturally stuck on him, and he was known as a fighter. They call him Touchy. Literally, he got 2 golden gloves on his arm. He learned how to, he used to box in prison, so he learned how to fight overseas. Learned how to do that Muay Thai shit, Tony Jaa, and then when he went to prison, he like took the championship in prison too. So he really was a good fighter. But you know, back in the day, those are how people used to do on the street. That street fighting. You know, everybody used to watch the Saturday kung fu movies, and they had boxing gyms all over. Like today's youth, today's young kids, man, they all doing this right here, and they all learning, looking at how to whoop a bitch ass. You know what? And the people like that raised me, bitch, you had to get out there in that field. They'll take you out when they got bored or get tired of drinking. They'll take you in the backyard. Fight me, boy. Let me show you how to fight. And they be acting like they showing you how to fight, but they be hitting you for real. And you be like, man, that shit hurt. Stop being a punk. Take it. And they, so that's why I get the word, bitch, don't slick rob me. You ever hear me tell a bitch, don't slick rob me? When I was married, my ex-wife used to like to come up there and just like slap me and shit. Bitch, don't slick rob me. That means you really hate me. You hit me because you want to fight. Don't slick rob me. Don't hit me no goddamn more. I don't even let my friend sit up there and wrestle and tussle. Bitch, don't slick rob me. That's in you. That's in you. That growing up with Unc them and these demon possessing bitches who make motherfuckers want to fight and strike out and assault people. People, that is a demon. That is not you defending yourself if you just jump on a bitch ass. That is a demon, and I'm telling you, I know from experience. You tell a bitch, don't slick rob me. If you want to tussle, bitch, you want to tussle. Don't be getting no licks, walking up to you, pinching you. Oh, it's just joking, motherfucker scratching their nail. You can't take it. You a man, you strong. You can't take. Slap that motherfucker down. Bitch, don't slick rob me. That's me. Fucking with me, that's me. Don't put your hands on me. I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna fuck you up too. Cause that's slick, Robin. If I pet that shit and let that go, that's gonna grow that demon inside of you guys. Pay attention to this story because it's a serious goddamn thing. I'm teaching you something now. Here in the South, we gonna say, nigga, you tried to slick rob me. That's them fighting word. Virgo say, let it happen. Chaka Shaw! Chaka Shaw. Y'all know I got a serenader. Chaka Shaw. Chaka Shaw. Chaka Shaw. Chaka Shaw. Everybody, Chaka Shaw. Everybody, come on. Chaka Shaw. Chaka Shaw. I love that. My cousin had them demons. He just fight everybody. Thank you, Miss Jones, Marquita Jones. Tell us about it. Y'all, so I'm glad y'all talking about this. See, I don't like the story because it ain't mine. Cause I'm telling third party the honor my aunt, cause you know he a cancer, and you know this is his birthday month, June. So I love my aunt. That's my favorite aunt. So you know I honor her, so I had to do something for him twice. But people, remember back in your neighborhood where you just had them people that love to fight. No matter what, them bitches knew how to tear ass. Typically, it was a red woman. It was a woman. She wasn't a high yellow, fuchsia, pink red. She was just that little dirty red. That little dirty red thing that'll get off in a bitch ass. She was either skinny or she was thick. But either way she came, she'll whoop off on your ass. And they was the red light skin. We call them light skin, not bright, light. Then you had her direct rival. Listen to me good now. I'm finna show you how these two spirits stay in the middle of the hood. You will have the dark skinned jet black sister just didn't give a fuck. Motherfucker was so dark skinned and black, like when she looking down, you'll think she a shadow. The bitch lift her eyes, then that's the only time you see and know it's a motherfucker. And when you see that bitch coming looking like this at you, you where Kelly at, bitch? Y'all get on the porch, cause this hoe coming. And when them two, and it's always the dirty red fighting the black. And them motherfuckers rivals in school. I don't know why. And you wonder why we got colorism in the hood. Why the red don't like the dark. It's because it's a demon, man. It's the same demon that was in Ulysses and Dope Man Steve. It's the same demon that's in goddamn Wendell and Aunt. Two dead demon people reside in them people, man. Say I'm lying. Prove me wrong. You never see two red bones fighting each other. You always see a red person and a black person that's a rivalry in your hood. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I'm gonna look at this bitch right here. Tara say it's ignorant passed down too. She said obvious didn't live in the hood. Tiffany said bye. I'm telling you, this is how it works. It's always the high yellow woman, but not the red bone now. Not the one that looked like she could be mixed, just stay in the house. It's that dirty red. And everybody used to come and get that dirty red to go fight everybody for them. And when she at the club, she whooping ass in the club. Or it's that jet black sister who can test her mad. Them two always fight. See, he kind of bright skinned. He kind of like a red. Not like high yellow red, but he kind of like, light skin. And Wendell, about 6'7", dark skinned black motherfucker, big as a fucking truck. Let me tell you, Wendell a big dude. And Unc way smaller than him, but Unc could tag his ass. They used to go at it. When Unc got on crack cocaine a while back and he was smoking dope in the hood and shit in Jurassic Park, and Wendell again had started selling dope. So Wendell had started selling my aunt dope. And Wendell used to make Unc do all kind of jug shit. I'm transparent as fuck. I love my aunt. I'm telling y'all how this spirit is in my uncle, so I'm honoring him. Okay. So Wendell used to have my uncle do jug shit because Wendell was still the dope man. Trying to be the dope man in his 40s and 50s and shit. He can't rock it now. It's a new game. So, but he would have Uncle Sean go in the store and steal him a 12 pack of Bill 24, pack of natural ice, and then wouldn't get Unc nothing but to break him a nick of the motherfucking rock off, and Unc would get mad, and then Uncle want to fight him, and then he'd be like, bitch, you a jug to me, I'll whoop your ass, and Unc like, bitch, don't let this jug. But Unc had lost the ability to fight or the will to fight, that type of shit there. You know, it's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's wild. So I'm just telling you how Unc is, but right now, but Unc always had a sweetheart. He did a crime. He always had a sweetheart. But back to this story, how Dusty and how I put in the song. I mean the not the song. I'm thinking about Kendrick Lamar. So I called this story Dusted because it had ashes, it had graveyard dirt, and it had fighting. And here in the South, we say we're gonna dust your ass up because once we beat your ass and you fall on the ground, we you dusty us. We're gonna be like, oh nigga, you tacky, you dusty, bitch, you got your ass dusted. These are some of the phrase words we use here in the South for a person that got their ass kicked. So that's why I titled this bitch Dusted. See, I listened to that rap beat with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar to up my vocabulary, my thought process, my innuendos, bitch. I'm on 10. But yeah, so I titled this thing here "Dusted" because they was using people ashes and people cemetery dirt. Now, by a show of hands, how many of y'all know y'all can use cemetery dirt to conjure a person? Everybody should. Why you think we go out there and dig cemetery dirt up? I don't go in the cemetery. Ever since I went to the cemetery and disturbed that white man grave, and I in the back of my left hand right here smelled like motherfucking endometriosis or fish, whatever the fuck it is. It smelled like a bad woman, man. And I ain't trying to be shade, throw no shade. It smelled like a bad motherfucking piece of puss on the back of my arm. And I swear it smelled like fish, rotten fish. Right back here for a long time. I wrapped it up, tape, I put perfume on it. I did everything. And I was having dreams about that white Air Force pilot, man. And they said, take it and get rid of it. And you don't dispose of nobody's cemetery dirt at the crossroads. I'm finna tell you some shit. Most people say when you want to dispose of dirt, they think the crossroad used for every fucking thing. People, it is not. Pay attention to how we work this bitch in Southern folk magic or how my family work it. We will take your ass to a T. We would take your ass to a T road. You dispose of graveyard dirt at a T road. Why, Baron, do you just type this type channel? Why should you dispose of cemetery dirt at a T? Because Pumbagiri lives there. The female witches live there. The spotted hag is there. The spotted hag is what you use to remove curses. How many people ever heard of the spotted hag? I'm gonna look at this because I gotta teach y'all ass something here. Y'all ever heard of the spotted hag? Well, I don't see nothing. I'll wait. Okay, Taurus know it. There we go. See, the spotted hag, you can't even find no real information on her online. Cause I tried to look it up to see, I tried to look her up just so because I was gonna do a talk about her. You try to look at the spotted hag, they're gonna give you some European bullshit. But let me tell you what the spotted hag do, people, and I again, pay attention. This is what we have to do nowadays. So the spotted hag, when you're trying to remove a curse from somebody, or you feel somebody has cursed you, you would use the energy of the spotted hag. You would do your spiritual cleansing. You would do your spiritual curse magic remover energy like that. Whatever ritual you got. But if that ritual don't show up, you will burn you a black taper candle. And after you do it, if that black taper candle can't light or you try to light it and it takes you like 3 flicks or 3 matches and it catch a fire, then it go out, look about 30 minutes later, that mean that the curse didn't take it. That mean that the cleansing didn't take. It's still on you. So then you will go to the T. Not everything is at a crossroad. People pay attention now. This is how I was taught Southern folk magic. You will go to a T road, and then you would call upon the spotted hag, and that's where you would put all your essence, your blood, your skin, your hair, and you would ask the spotted hag to remove it from you. Now you got to pay the spotted hag. That's between you and the spotted hag. Typically, what I seen we pay the spotted hag with, grandma would go to the meat stove and she would take a pig feet. She would take pig feet, chop them up, about 6, 7 pig feet. She'll boil them down, season them good, and she'll take it in the Tupperware bowl. She don't dump them on the ground. Don't disrespect the spotted hag. Keep in mind, the spotted hag is a castaway woman, the motherfucker that got thrown away by society. This is why she's taking everybody curses. And I'm gonna teach y'all ass something today. So you gotta treat the spotted hat with respect. So she in our family, she loved pig feet and hog mogs and hog giblets, anything porkish. She loved that because it's flavorful and you have to cook it like a meal. I don't know if you put rice or chickpeas with it, but you cook it like a meal. You put it in a nice Tupperware bowl and you take it to the tea. You put it down there, you put your essence, whatever you're trying to get her to clean, your dirty underwear, whatever. Set it at the tea road. You call upon the spotted hag. She don't have a name. You call her the spotted hag. And you say, I tried to clean myself naturally. And you say a prayer and you get on your knees and you pray to her. Fuck who looking. You trying to remove something off your ass, right? You do that, the spotted hag, and you leave it there. The spotted hag come. If she accept the offer, you're good. But then you can always keep petitioning the spotted hag to do you right, to treat you good. That's how it works. But you have to do your work and do your spiritual cleansing first. But if the shit's still on you, then you go to the spotted hag. She is your last resort. Don't go to the spotted hag when you just think a bitch did a hex on you, put you in a jar. That's child play. She will make you fucking sick. Women, she will fuck up your ovaries. She would be jealous of how you look. Because the history of the spotted hag here in the South, how we work it here. So you think about a lady out there on the street. She been a prostitute. Men done beat her up. These are qualities of Pumagiri. So I teach you when I say I don't fuck with Pumagiri. It's a reason why I don't mess with Pumagiri. Because Pumagiri is the patron Orisha saint that's over all women who have been abused, taken over, lied to, fucked over, raped, killed, murdered. That energy. That's Pumagiri energy. That's who you call for vengeance. So now she's supposed to be the spotted hag. So matter of fact, I want to show y'all what I'm talking about because I like these cards right here. I'm finna show y'all. This all got something to do with the story. We're gonna get back to the story, but I think this right here is a little bit more important because Spirit telling me to focus on this for y'all right here. Because some of y'all gotta know how to, some of y'all women gotta know how to clean your fucking shit up. Y'all go out here being crazy, get dirty and shit, and y'all think a line bath or some small shit gonna get it. Y'all need to do extra because it's a real deal thing. I'm gonna get it right y'all the way back here. There you go. So see, I love these cards. That's what these cards right here. So remember, I'm telling you about the spotted hag. You see how everybody put this right here right in our face. See, certain spiritualists know this shit. These are Brazil cards. But what is Pumagiri wearing? A dress with spots on it, right? She is the spotted hag. If a woman has been abused, mistreated, you're going to call upon her to clean you because she is the outcast of society. These are your Jezebel. These are the women that done been out there on the street, abused, done caught diseases and everything. Nobody want them. They treat them bad. You call upon her to get your ass clean. Oshun, Yemaya, they can't do it all. They got their own special things. So I'm teaching you something here now. I'm the best at this motherfucker here. When I say I'm a master fucking teacher, I'm master. I gotta start tooting my own horn, y'all. Yeah, boy. Now, back to this. So now, all of these motherfucking demons and ghouls in the hood that's causing our women to fight each other and stuff like that, that causing men and shit to fight each other, that shit is forever in the hood. It just so happened the dope man and the spirit man always have a spiritual battle going on in the hood. Let me explain. See, the dope man will go to the spiritual man to protect him from the police and from getting hurt from gunshots and bullets. But in turn, the dope man need to pay the spiritual man XYZ for doing the protection. This is oldest time in the hood. The bootleggers used to do it. The heroin dealers used to do it. But the witch man is always the same. It's only when one of them motherfuckers decide to buck the system and go against the grain. Typically, the dope man decide not to pay the witch man the money or the spirit man the money that he owe. Spirit man counter his ass. Oh, now they want to curse, fight, take, withhold. Fuck them. The magic he been doing for you been working for you, but now you gonna get mad and bucking. And the spirit man don't supposed to do nothing. That spirit still got to be paid in his eyes. I know mine got to be paid in that closet. I'm not finna pay your bill. So now it typically a warring. So now when the dope man and the spirit man get to warring, other people can be proxy fighters for them. That's why your dope man will typically get his sidekick or one of his homeboys to do the dirt, and the spirit man to have a lagoon squad that he done put spiritual protection on. And them two motherfuckers be fighting, but then the two spirit man and dope man, they ain't got no beef with each other like that. They just don't come around each other. Y'all following how this shit go? See, now this is the same shit that took over Uncle Sean and Wendell. And unless that was only in my hood, unless that's only how it worked in the magical land of Orlando, Florida, Narnia, however y'all want to call it. Maybe this is the only place that had that type of energy that we can see that though. But right here, baby, that's how it was. It's in every hood. It's the same carbon copy. People know about that shit. I'm looking at some of these comments. Purple Lover, what it is, baby? Oh, I am unique. Yes, you is. Yes, you is. How you doing, unique? Tari said exactly. I'm good on any kind of hack. Y'all already do have some weird shit going on. Y'all leave Florida man alone. That's why you don't you hear nobody saying South Carolina man, North Carolina man. They call us Florida man. It's a lot of wicked down here, man. It's a lot of wicked, boy. It's a lot of spiritual shit. I'm just sharing a little bit that I know. And trust me, this motherfucker that know probably more than me. I'm just going on what I learned at my little 40 some years. SJC, I miss you. I miss y'all. So everybody, any questions about the story? I know I did a little talk, little rant, and I told y'all something, but I just felt that information needed to be known for somebody out there. Candace Jackson, North Carolina has a lot. Oh yeah. That's why you need that Florida water. That's right. Typically, witches here, we make our own Florida water. This is for show. This is weak compared to what the fuck we make in the kitchen. They don't even use snake skin. Secret. J. Marie Torres, thank you. Thank you. Anno. North Carolina all day. I know that's right. Hey, anybody want to know anything about the story? About Dusty, about about Wendell. This is called a chime heart. Believe it or not, this is my new favorite soothing thing. I be talking to people and I shake that bitch. Something about this bitch just soothes my brain. I like it. Hey, did I miss the live? Miss Twanil, yes you did. This is a recap. ASMR. Type Tori say type, have you or your grandma ever used shotgun shells and chlorine in a spell? Uh, See, and the reason why I don't use technology inside my spell work, other than if I'm gonna make you like a Coptic box, I'll put a bullet in there. And notice the word I said, Coptic. It's a word, not like you think the Coptic Christian. If I make you a Coptic box or something like that to help you fight your enemy, I'll put a bullet in there. But I don't too much typically want to put watches and clocks and shotgun shells because that'll cause me to utilize Saint Michael, Ogun, Aries, anything of that nature there. And again, I'm not a wartime dude, man. I'm peaceful. I'm love. But I would think if you're using that shit right there, you're really trying to create rock salt and you're trying to smother a bitch, choke them out, and really go for the jugular. But you can, but me and grandma never have. I never seen grandma use a shotgun shell. We have used gunpowder to make our brick dirt, brick dust, and our hot foot powder. We use real gunpowder. What's this about? Curious, just scrolling through. Brittany Duffy. It's you just this is a recap to the other video called the two parts video I did called Dusted. This is just me recapping the story, allowing people to ask questions about it. Hi Baron. By chance, have you ever heard of a warlock telling a woman he can't tell what she is, but he wants her to join his coven? Hell no. Listen, when you're using your own self eyes, that's what my grandma called it, Candace. When you losing your using your own self eyes, you can see anything. You can tell a man from a woman, no matter what. So that's why I never believe the motherfucker. Oh, I got tricked in the club. I didn't know that was a dude. We know the smell, the eyesight, your intuition. You know. So if the warlock's sitting up there saying he can't tell, then that's his energy, and he's not focusing in on what he need to be focused in. He probably focus in on the outer shell energy, or if he's trying to look at your spirit, then he's probably looking too deep. But no, you can see somebody and you can tell who's on them, and even if you can't tell who that person is, you ask the spirit next to that person, and they'll give you the energy of what that person is, who that person is, or who is covering that person, so you'll know how to deal with it. That's how I look at it. But without the context, I don't know what you don't. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. I asked a confirmation from the Baron I know, and this guy came on my phone. I don't know. I don't know, Candace. I'm sorry. I wish I knew more, darling. Taurus say they spiritually blocked, probably. Oh, yeah, it might be. What's up? What's up, man? What's up, Rose? Please, can you do a sex magic story? My favorite story is the curse side chick. Let me see. Do I got? I can do it for you right now. Let me see. Do I got any sex magic stories other than what I done told you about? I gotta go in the computer. These things gonna make me tired. Y'all be making me tired. Sex magic stories. That because it's what I personally experienced. Boom. All right, people, do not try this at home. Do not try this shit at home. Listen to me good. All right. Do not try this shit at home. All right. So I'm gonna use the people real names. I'm not gonna say their last name, but I'm gonna use a real name. So there was Brenda and there was Josh. So Brenda really liked Josh, but Brenda used to catch outbreaks. Read between the lines. Fuck it, we grown. Brenda used to have like genital warts down there on a JJ, right? So Brenda really wanted to fuck on Josh, good fashion. So Brenda come to me and grandma, and me and grandma lay her down. Like again, I saw so much vagina in my time with. I saw one that hang out, one that's all the way up in there, one with lips, one without lips. I had a good motherfucking time. Old vagina is on. Jesus help me. Back to the story. So Brenda come to grandmama and grandma lay her down, and she like, a gunju was red down there because that outbreak would get so bad. She was a dark skinned sister. It would get so bad to, it looked like fire red down there. Raw meat, not raw meat exposed, but you know how to it shine. Yeah, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't all bloody, pussy, and raw. It was just the skin had peeled and it was just red. So it was regular girl lips down there, but it was just on fire red, exposed. Well, she came there and she laid up on the couch, and I remember grandma told her, because grandma liked the girls too. Grandma said, "Oh, you got a pretty coochie. It just shaped like a cup." And she did her hand something like this. So I come around the corner. And I'm like, nah, that motherfucker got some, grandma. It ain't that cute. But grandma was looking at the essence. So grandma said, okay, we finna hear you. So grandma went in the kitchen and she made some kind of salve up in the kitchen. I kid you not. It was turquoise, I think. And she made some kind of salve. And I remember it being kind of aqua blue like water. If you fill up the bathtub with water, it turned that greenish, tinnish, bluish. So it was light like that. So grandma took it and she like smeared the motherfucker over there. So when she smeared the motherfucker over the girl vagina, grandma, got a white candle. She dripped candle wax around. Don't try this shit at home, please. So she dripped candle wax around the girl, vagina line. You know that motherfucking vagina line right here that shaped like the Holy Grail, the cup. Just taught you some. Bitch, you love drinking from the Holy Grail in my world. Let me stop, y'all. So that part of the woman that shaped like this and the coochie be in this part right here and that little split. So grandma done rubbed the salve all over there and she done dropped the candle wax. And the chick just burned like, ooh, ah. So grandma put that to seal whatever salve she had put down there. So she told the girl, you lay up here about 6 hours. So grandma told the girl, you gotta lay in one spot, don't move. Now I'm sitting up here in the chair cross looking at this fine ass lady with this cup full of pussy. I ain't move on. Yeah, boy. So now about 4, 5 hours done passed. I done got all my little fantasy fucks out my brain on the bed. I'm enjoying life. I'm 17, 18 years old here. I'm enjoying this shit. So grandma come and get her, and grandma, say, okay, baby, I want you to lay there. I'm finna peel this off of you. So the wax done dry, and the girl did what she did. She didn't move. She probably was in agony. She didn't go to sleep. She sat there looking up. So grandma, take her nails and pop, pop, pop. Pop the wax from around there. It's red, not discolored red, but now it's just like you can see the heat from the fire coming out. So when she got the heat from the fire, grandma said, go get the white rag. Grandma cleaned her up real good. And the girl and grandma say, how I feel? She say, it ain't burning no more, but it was still discolored down there. So grandma say, okay, baby, go on there, wash on up. She said, you go on home and you just open your legs and put the fan on it and go to sleep with your legs gapped open. Sleep with your legs open so the fan can cool it. The girl got up next day, come tell grandma the color coming back to her vagina, the sores and shit gone from down there. It was good. Now this is where the crazy part pop off at. So now Josh comes there and Josh say, hey, grandmama, you want to see me? I'm getting ready to fuck a girl. And grandma say, well, she one of them girls that carry a disease. Grandma was one of them. She didn't throw no punches. She one of them girls out there that caught that disease and she carrying that disease. Now, you still willing to sit up there and fuck on her and fuck her if you knowing she got that? He like, yeah, we'll use protection. Yeah. Grandma say, okay, baby, I'm just letting you know. So grandma had him come now. So grandma say, it's one thing you got to do so you do not catch this from her. And people, I promise on grandmama, beautiful ass grave. Grandma said, y'all go on in that room back there and she instructed that boy. She said, I want you to go down on that girl. She said, I don't want you to put your mouth nowhere on her vagina, nowhere on her clitoris, nowhere on a hole up in there. She said, you go down on her and you're going to suck around where the wax was poured. Say, you'll see the discoloration. Say, you're to do that and you're to do it slow. The boy did it. Grandma opened the door, made sure the boy was doing what he was doing. She closed the door. The boy did exactly what grandma said. You want to know the crazy thing about them right there, Josh and Brenda? They married to this day. They married to this day. Josh, I want to say, I was going to say their name. You can look up marriage records here in Florida and see who Josh and Brenda who got married in the hood. You'll know their names. Their last name start with a B. They married to this day. He can never catch herpes or anything from that girl. But if she fucks somebody else, she'll catch it. He'll catch it. They'll catch it. But them two, grandma did some shit that linked them two and they could never catch it from each other. Kid you not. Don't know. I ain't screwing neither one of them. I don't know none of them like that. I just know what grandma say. Josh can never catch it, and she can never have an outbreak again, long as she fuck on him and him only. How many of y'all will stop fucking people? If y'all got an outbreak and they say you can only fuck this one person and you'll never get a painful outbreak again, because some people say that shit is very painful, man. I mean, it's so much magic going on in the hood, and it's so much our old folks can teach us that we don't want to listen. But people, again, I'm gonna stand by this. We need more root workers in the black community, in your community. Them people in Appalachian, they keep them old white witch work around that bitch. The people in the Navajo Indian tribe, they keep them old Indian medicine man around the corner. They don't care if you Christian, you Hindu, whatever. They keep them motherfuckers there to service you the proper way. But that's I just know. Josh and Brenda, them motherfuckers still together. You'll see them. They old like me, but you'll see them. They better not split. Oh, I'm pretty sure if she leave that motherfucker, that big pussy gonna sprout out like a motherfucking raw meat. You gonna look like hamburger down there. You gotta think that herpes been waiting to crawl up in that bitch ass for 25, 30 years. When that outbreak hit, baby. So I'm just saying it like that. That's just a crazy one. I wouldn't have never told that story on True Spook. That's just something y'all wanted to hear, some magic shit. But there is a cure for herpes. Grandma knew it, but she would lock your ass in contract with the same person. You cannot fuck nobody else. So that's some marriage type shit. Queen Beijing blocked somebody. I was friends with an Appalachian witch. Purple Lover. Ain't they nice people? Ain't they? Listen, people. Let me tell you something about the Appalachian white witches. The people in now they got black Appalachian people too. But when you get one of them old white Appalachian people who ain't got that racism in their heart, and they understand that their job is to help you no matter your color, creed, or whatever, that they understand that medicine wheel, man, these are some of the toughest, sternest, and most knowledgeable people. You could walk up to them and they can sniff on your ass and see what's going on. Just like when you go down there to South Florida to them Bear Glade and you go look at them old Indians that's hiding inside them little shacks up there. You walk up to their ass, they can tell you what's hurting on your body. They can read your ass. Sit right there. They ain't even got to speak to you. Sit right there. Drink on this right here. Say this, read this. And next thing you know, your ass feeling so much better. Come rub on your head and they'll make you go pick up some leaves or cut down some grass. They'll do something to work that energy out you. I love Southern folk magic. It ain't nothing like it. I put Southern folk magic up against any spiritual system. It ain't nothing like it. It's freeing. It's beautiful. You learn. Oh, you was friends with a Purple Lover. I hear that. With white male witches, I took him also. What happened? I told him what happened, and he asked me, did I want him to take her out? I said, no, I'm good. Ooh. Purple Lover, you talking about the person who hurt you? The white witch was going, the white male witch was, we call them warlocks. They were going to fuck her up for you? My great great mother was one of those Appalachian women. She was, yep, she was considered black, but she looked white. Yeah. And you know them Appalachian people, they Irish, German, they like a mix, Irish, German, and England. So they bring in three different magical systems, and not to mention the native blacks that was on that land too, before they got over here and shit like that. So they come with some shit, boy. Y'all better leave these Southern folk magic people alone, and everybody, oh, I want to put you in a pot. I want to put you in a pot because I'm mad at you. You don't know who they grandmama done went and got protection by. Y'all better stop letting your anger get the best of you trying to fuck with people because you think they just because they kind of they weak to magic. You don't know what their ancestors did. You don't know what they motherfucking grandma done prayed on that cross for and offered their life up. My baby mama, my baby mama, her grandma passed away getting her brother out of jail. The boy was doing dumb shit. That boy ain't been to jail since. She told him, I can only get you out of jail this one last time. She got that boy out of jail, he would have had some heavy felony. Soon as he got out of jail, about a week later, 7 days later, that lady died. That lady died. She gave it all up for him. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what our grandparents and these old heads do. The way I got my children protected, baby, it is what it is. I can go before them. Y'all ain't gonna go before me. They not gonna go before me. Mm-mm. Fuck that. My white bloodline is Scottish. I'm telling you, man, people, don't just think, oh, y'all, we black, we hold the secrets and the keys. Them white folks got some for their ass. They protect their people like they protect themselves. Don't play with that shit. Just love one another and be happy with each other, boy. I don't fuck off. Now you want to do war, we can do warfare now. We can do spiritual warfare, but just because I got a issue or you curse me out or you call me nigga or you say I don't belong here, boy, I ain't got nothing wrong with that shit. You probably right, bitch. You probably wanted me. You don't belong here, boy. You fucking right. I don't belong here. No, I ain't finna fight you to stay. I'm gone. I'll still look bye-bye, bitch. I ain't gonna get, oh, that bitch wouldn't let me go to that town. I'll put that bitch in the job. Man, leave that job where it's at for it to explode and blind your ass. Whatever you say, I'll be dead soon. I know this. All I'm scared is how it happens. I'm sorry, Yeah. Don't bring the channel down, M. I know you're going through your shit. Don't bring it down, man. Don't bring it down. Nobody belong here. We sent here to learn. I do agree. This is a learning part. But you know what the problem is? Don't nobody want to teach each other. This is where we come to learn. Don't nobody want to teach each other. And the shit that they got in these books and that these spiritual gurus teaching you is keeping you trapped here so they can harness your fucking energy. The way you're gonna learn how to beat this and how to teach how to win, we got to teach each other. We all got an imagination, we all got an inspiration, we all got a spiritual network, and we all got our own connection with source. If we sit down and talk to each other, tell each other what we think, that's why YouTube is so important. YouTube University, you can get every ideology and you can take what you need, leave what you don't. Yep, they expect you to teach it. Grump, you seem like you know some shit. Okay. I thought you were gonna troll me, man. You talking. What's the lesson? Pooh thing. I love it here. That's why I be coming back. You gonna stay on this planet. I love teaching other folks, which is why I used to teach a spiritual class. There we go. Trust each other. Listen, we only gonna learn from each other. He said, "No, ain't a bride to sit under, man." I hear that. Everybody, but let's get back to the story. I like to veer off and I go to talking and teaching. That's what I do. But people, when it came down to the thing Dusty, I didn't like it because it wasn't mine, and that was some of the third party information. I'll try to do it better, and I'll try to make it more coherent. And I was thinking it. So let me ask you guys: if I do another third party story, should I put myself in the I category? Should I say I? Like it's me in there because I didn't want to say that it was me because the time didn't match and I wanted to give credence to Unc and the people in it, you know. And I don't like to make up names. I try to Should I just still say, hey, this is what grandma said, this is what I saw growing up, this is what the candidate. I think that's better. I don't want to be out there and say, and then I had to talk like this, and then because I know how the story go from what they done told me in the past. I don't want to put myself in their fucking energy. I don't want that shit to trickle back. Tell it how it is. Yeah, I thought I was stuttering on it, and I didn't. And I want to make y'all believe them because they really is true, and they have some good messages in them. But I just and again, I don't like when I none of these stories on this bitch I like that I done told, except the one about never mind. That's the only one that I really like, and that I think came out very well. But the rest of them, I think I be messing up and sounding foolish. That's just me being hard on myself. I hear that, Gronk. Okay, here she go. Here they go with the bullshit. Here they go. I ain't even heard about it. I am a little hard on myself. What did David say? My daughter love the watermelon, man. Oh boy. Thank you, Queen Beijing. Tell her to stop. Last question, if I may. Has anyone ever heard of a Haitian deity with this name? This is the phonetic spelling. No gang. Hey Matthew, Matthew, who in my house? Boy, okay, close that door. I'm busy. I'll come out there and greet them in a second. Okay, come on, close it. God damn it, close my office door. Hurry up, boy. His little friend done came over here. Y'all, give me 1 minute. You are Matthew. Matthew. Everybody, that's Matthew. Matthew got a fucking friend. His old friend from the old apartment that came over here to the house. He hit me on Facebook. I gave Matthew number 9. Jared is over here. Matthew 21. Jared 21. This gonna be trouble. This gonna be fucking trouble. Yeah, Matthew said, "Fuck you, daddy." Dude at this bitch. Y'all, let me stop fucking with Matthew. Yeah, Matthew holding off on his channel. Oh, he's fixing his room up. He had me order him a bunk bed. He had with a desk attached to the bitch. He had me order pictures to go in his room. Matthew said he gonna bust out on y'all ass in style because he gonna hook his camera up to his desk with his bed on top and the picture so you'll make it so y'all can see that he got a clean room and he's a grown man. He tried to throw away all his little comic book pictures I bought him, like the little wooden plaques of Spider-Man. I said, boy, don't throw that shit away. He changed. He was working his room out. Matthew grown. He coming at y'all ass with some grown boy shit. Man, I need to join the Patreon. I feel like I might be missing out. You are. Granted, I ain't did nothing in a month, and I'm so sorry. But y'all, the ones who know me know. My sister was in a coma, y'all. She's out of a coma, but they gotta keep us sedated because she still got the tubes and shit down her throat and the feeding tube, and she keep trying to pull it out. So they keep us sedated because it's annoying, but she needs to get the thing. So when I went out there today, she was really puffy. Now, before I tell you what's going on with my sister, the first time she got in the hospital, first 2 times she got in the hospital, I went out there and I performed a little magical ritual to bring her back because she was all around dead. People, I end up getting sick for 4 days because I took on that sickness. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. My stomach was out to here. I mean, I was bloated. I was walking around like this, burping everywhere. I took on that sickness. I talked to a spiritual advisor. They say you was wrong for that. She's supposed to deal with her own shit. So I say I won't do it no more. But because of the love I have for my sister, I went out there and I did it again. This time I got a little bad off sick. It came back a little worse. Now I ain't got the energy to run. I ain't got the energy to eat. I ain't got the energy to do nothing. I'm angry. I just want to lay down and sleep. So this time when she went in the hospital, I ain't do not one ritual. I ain't do not one prayer over her. I just backed up. But I was in there holding her hand and rubbing on her and talking to her and rubbing her forehead and stuff. But then even me touching her, I came home and I had to take 1 or 2 days off from seeing her because no matter what I did, I was losing the taste in my mouth. I felt like I had to throw up. I was eating pineapple and lemon to wedges just to keep the tasting salt, so I wouldn't throw up a gag. So I realized until she start getting better, I can't. My energy, I can't. I can be around her in the room. I just can't touch on her because I can absorb her energy from her because I already did that magical spell. See, I want you guys to pay attention. You may be thinking you doing something in love when y'all grab y'all loved one hand and, oh Lord, take this away from them. You're gonna ask a spirit to take something away from them, but keep in mind, equivalent exchange, it has to go somewhere. It just doesn't go into nothing. So it's gonna either flow into you, or it's gonna flow into a doctor, it's gonna flow into a nurse, or it's gonna flow into the next person that touched them. So Spirit told me, you stop that shit or we gonna put your ass in the hospital. I haven't done it yet again. Fuck that. I love my sister, but if it's time for her to go, it's time for her to go. I'm gonna be hurt, sad, destroyed. I'm burping, not thinking about it. But this time around, I didn't say no prayer. I didn't do nothing. I just went and visit her as a sister and a brother. That was it. That was it. Uh, Purple Lover. I don't fuck with Puffy no more. I don't fuck with them no more. That's a powerful. That's a powerful entity. What he got on his back. I don't mess with him no more. They once I did the reading on it, they showed me the bugs crawling on his cards on a card that looked like the card I got on my deck that looked like his tattoo. They told me block. I obey spirit. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be running that shit though. So fuck that. He on his own. For healthcare workers, y'all better pay attention. This ain't the right channel for that, people. Good damn. Y'all always get me with the Baron channel for this. But so, for healthcare workers, y'all guys are so unprotected till it's unreal. Y'all don't nobody sit up there and rub Florida water on their ass while they working with these sick ass patients. Don't nobody sit up there and wear white cloth gloves under their regular latex glove. Don't nobody sit up there and really at night when they get off work go home and spray and spray with the little lime, salt, spring water, lavender, rose water, ammonia. Y'all don't spray y'all clothes with that shit. Y'all don't wash y'all smocks and shit with that shit. Scrubs, I think they call it. Y'all don't wash none of that shit. Y'all just think this shit is really easy. Y'all work around sick people, man. Sick people, that shit transfer. Y'all better start taking better care of y'allself, nurses. Y'all wonder why y'all like, damn, I'm gaining weight in my ass. My thyroid fucking up. My shit hurt. I'm getting breast cancer. Cause you're absorbing that shit from everybody else. Uh-uh. I'm so petty at this moment. If my homeboy come around me, man, I got prostate cancer. You do, don't you, huh? Well, I say a prayer for your ass. Get on. I ain't finna hang around. You ain't finna sit behind. You ain't finna do none of that shit. We ain't rocking like that, man. Cause And then when I do come around you, I'm gonna spiritually protect myself, and I'm gonna put up a shield, and I'm gonna spray my ass down before I get in my car and leave you. I carry my shit around. My daughter went to stay with her mama for the summer. I gave her 2 bottles of the spray I made. Hit yourself when you feel like you can't take it. Spray your shit down. Y'all better start listening. Y'all better start listening. I don't fuck off. I have a Mars amulet. Oh, so who you trying to fight? If you got that Mars amulet, who you going to war with? Only you got to put them amulets on when you need it now. SJ got some talking to do. That's why healers need to make sure they clean their energy after doing healing work. Damn right. I keep it clean. You better. Y'all remember when I told y'all on my Patreon, I showed y'all how to make that spray. Every time you fuck on your bed, you spray that shit. If you ain't got a direct partner, every time you lay somebody in that bed, you spray that motherfucker down. You get that energy off of there. You don't know. You turn that red light on if you fucking rid that demon. The hoes do it. Why you? Don't get me started. That's bullshit. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. You told me to get it after reading from you. I hear that. Everybody, I just want y'all happy, healthy, and safe, okay? I tell these stories, and these stories are great. Y'all like, share, and subscribe to this damn channel. You ain't gonna find no other spirituals out there doing it like this. Still happy in this damn thing. So is the next story gonna be a one part? It's gonna be a one part. I hate these 2-part stories. God knows I hate. I hate it because I can't really open up in the recap like I want. So it's gonna be one part, and that's gonna be Toll Road. I'm gonna tell you what happened with the toll. I guess Matthew knocking on my door. Everybody, I gotta go say hey to Matthew friend. I'm gonna let y'all go. My boy got his little friend over here. I gotta go harass him in true daddy's fashion. All right, everybody, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm tight, telling you guys sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, but it is the truth, no doubt. Take care, God bless, much love. And y'all go back and watch some of the older stories. See, have you learned something from listening to these stories right here? Take care, God bless, and much love.